What's going on, guys? Kivox and Meekachii here. We're going to be doing another wand review. We are still back in December of 2020, so we're catching up. We'll be caught up in like no time at the rate
we
that
only have one left in 2020, I believe. So
okay,
almost at 2021.
Yeah. Let's just say we're starting in 2021. So congratulations for everybody that submitted their wands in 2021. We're gonna get to talk about them. So here's the rules. If you guys want to submit your wands, send them in to newwands@gmail.com and aspect ratio 16:9. Okay, do your best. Keep the wand in the center. It'll just make it a lot easier to show it off. So this first one was submitted by Carson.
Thought you might enjoy this wand. My girlfriend made me this wand for my birthday by carving it out and painting over it. She used only basic tools such as a knife and file to make it, which she felt gives it a more natural appearance. The feathers on it are real feathers she found in the woods behind her house. She's going for a nature-inspired wand, and I think overall it turned out nicely. I think it's definitely nature. I like the feathers. I think it's cool that you found them, and that hopefully no birds were sacrificed.
I mean, birds lose feathers all the time, Nick.
No, I think that's cool, though. It's very organic.
Organic.
Oh. But I like the bone look of
I like
the
the beetles. The beetles are pretty cool.
I even like the end of it, like the spirally look.
The blade? Yeah, I like it too.
I like it.
I'm wondering if that was painted like with a piece of tape, like wrapped around, and then, yeah.
Can you hear my tummy?
I heard it. It was disgusting.
But anyway, I really like it. Good job, girlfriend.
Yeah, good job, girlfriend. Hopefully you guys are still together. If not, good riddance.
It's been a while.
If not, good riddance.
At least you have a cool wand out of it.
Yeah, don't break it just because you're mad.
All right, beanie.
Nice beanie.
My name is Taylor, and this was my first attempt at a wand. I made two at the same time, and the next one I'll be sending right after this. Let me know what you think.
Oh, yeah, we got another one right there. Second one.
Hope the resolution is good enough. So it just looks a little thirsty.
It does look a little thirsty.
The grain reminds me of a baseball bat.
Does it?
Yeah, but I like it.
So
I like the shape of what's that middle part called?
The guard?
Yeah. I like that, how it's kind of like almost squared off looking in places, but like dipped in.
Yeah. So this wand is not 16:9, but the wand is centered enough where it works. Okay? This one's more of a square.
I like the color of your beanie. Very nice.
It's nice. I like beanies.
I'm kind of jealous of that beanie. But yeah, I like it overall.
And then we got your second one, made of ash.
Yes. Made this at the same time as my first. I also like it. They just look like they need a finish. That's all.
Yeah.
What are they made of? Ash? Both of them, or just
this
that
one's
one?
Ash, and this one is
Didn't say.
We'll just say they're both ash.
They look the same.
They both look like ash. It's tough to tell. It's just like a light wood. All right, what's this?
My name is Giovanni. My family and friends call me Gio. You're my friend now as well. Oh, thank you, Gio.
Yeah, he was talking to me. Gio. Talking to me.
Yeah, probably.
What up, Gio? You're probably not watching this video, so it's cool, man.
Leave us a comment if you are, though. We'll remember. I'm from the Bahamas, but I'm living in Turks and Caicos, which is in the Caribbean. I follow you on Instagram, and I watch all your videos on YouTube, so maybe he will see it, even though this is from a year ago. I have students that are Harry Potter fans and fans of wands. I myself love wands, just started collecting them. I have Hermione's and Dumbledore's. I love your new Wands Day videos very much. So let's see.
So he didn't make this one. This is Hermione's one.
Oh, I see.
But it does look, if we zoom and enhance, it looks like the
illuminating one, not
the interactive ones.
Yeah.
Which I hate the interactive ones. But if it's not, that may just be like a thing on the end of it. Maybe. But it does look a little bit thing. So I think it would be cool if you guys do want to.
Oh, they put Ender's Army photo.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
So if you guys, Leonard was recently talking about it. He's like, we need to submit new Ender's Army thing, and it's true. If you guys want to submit, like, wands ready, the new movie's coming out. I'll make like a new collage and like post it and stuff. If you want to submit that, this is going to be the first addition to that.
Yeah.
Even though it's from a year ago.
Hope you're watching, Gio. All right, so this is the second one I ever made. This is the only photo I have, as I gave it to a friend. I made it out of a stick and a knife by hand, as well as sandpaper and the like. The leaves are painted with silver acrylic paint.
This is from
Charis.
Caris.
I'm sorry.
Nice. From England.
It's a very unique name. I don't know how to say it, but from England.
Wait, what did they say about painting it?
So the silver is it's made with a branch and a knife.
Okay, so aspect ratio is good.
It's a little blurry.
It's a little blurry.
But
and it looks
you know
thirsty.
me, what do I love?
It looks thirsty.
The color.
Spirals?
No, the color.
I like spirals.
I love the color. I like you found an awesome white branch, and I like the little unicorn looking tip.
You've never chosen a white wand to keep.
I know, but I love
them. You've
them.
only chosen what? Red, blue? No, not red.
Purple. Purdue?
You have a red one. You have a blue one. You have a blue one. You have a blue one. You have a lot of blue ones. You like blue apparently.
I like the little unicorn tip, and it just looks a little thirsty. Other than that, it's pretty good. You didn't even say anything about it.
Oh, I did. I said it looked thirsty. It looks good. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I think that where the guard meets the blade, it's kind of a little thick there. There's no transition between the two.
Yeah.
But I think it would look better if the resolution of the photo was better. We would be able to see a little bit more of the detail there. It's kind of difficult right now.
What is that?
It's
like
it's a holy blanket. It's a wool.
A knit
blanket. All right.
Here are just 3 of some of the wands I've made, and I would love your thoughts on them. The bottom wand has a newly added pommel, so I need to weather it to match the stem part. This is from David, from Illinois. So I actually really like the jagged look of the bottom one, and the fact that it looks kind of like a nail at the end.
Yeah, I don't like the nail thing.
I like
but
it.
I think the rest of it looks cool. I think it should be a little bit more rounded, just a little bit. Yeah, it just looks it looks dangerous. I guess
I kind of like that about it.
I guess I'm like an old person that like sees that and I'm like, it's pointy sticks.
Scary.
They're already dangerous enough. You know, you don't want to accidentally stab yourself.
So going backwards, the middle one, I like the middle one. Looks a little thirsty, but I like the organic look of it. That's my new favorite word, apparently.
I know.
Organic.
Organic.
I like the top one too. I like the burnt, almost like it doesn't even look burnt. It looks almost like
painted,
weathered, and like
it's painted,
moldy from age.
It doesn't look moldy. Come on.
Not moldy. What's the word I'm looking for? Mildewy from age.
That's the same word, just different.
It looks like you took a piece of wood from like a shipwreck or something.
I like the middle one. I like the bottom one. I think the top one, the only issue that I have with it is the handle. No, that's fine. The handle's a little bit plain, but the blade itself there's no taper at all. It's kind of just a straight stick and then it rounds off at the end.
I like the handle. It definitely reminds me of
I'm not telling you that
a piece of wood
I'm not telling you that you
from
can't
like a beach.
You can't like it. I'm just telling you what I think.
I don't care what you think. You're wrong.
That was the thing, right? I was explaining how I felt, not that you were wrong or that I'm right. You're like, what do you think? And I'm like, hey, this is what I think. And then you're like, but I like the handle. And I'm just explaining to you. I really like the second handle though. The middle one is really cool. And I really like the bottom one. They're nice. My next one is submitted by Kerbo. He made a replica of Voldemort's wand. And it looks very good.
Made this from some junk wood the other day. It was for a guy at work who's a huge Harry Potter nerd. What is wrong with me?
I don't know, man.
This is his first one. I used a brown acrylic wash to bring out the details and add the weathering. I think it turned out okay for the 4th one I've made. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it looks legit, and I'm sure your friend is very happy because it looks really cool. This one is really good too, Kerbo. Dang, Kerbo.
Yeah, this one's by Kerbo as well. It's the Elder Wand, obviously. So there's one gripe that I have. The other one is a little bit more, those little balls, they're not like perfect little circles. They're a little bit more jaggedy and angular, but also the holes are different. The holes are just a little bit closer together, maybe a little bit bigger. They don't really change in size that much, especially for each of the things. Up here on the handle more, they're much bigger, and they are like right up against each other and less round.
I would never notice or think. Yeah,
I know.
You're saying
Looking
now.
at it, it's like, oh, that's the elder wand, perfect, you know. But when you know the wand a little bit more, you can see that this is a little bit more squarish, a little bit more jagged. It's not like a perfect circle. It's like he definitely made it nice and round and smooth and pretty. You know what I mean? The elder wand's a little bit uglier.
Let me read this. Same junk wood as Voldemort's. I couldn't find a wood store close to me. I used a dark walnut stain. Couldn't get the pommel exactly the same. That's all. Wait, all that's left is the runes. Not sure I want to try and carve them or just paint them. Did cave in and bought a 1-inch belt and 5-inch disc sander combo. Made it go much faster.
Nice. I think I have that same combo. We got another one? Come on, bro.
Snape wand. Tried making Snape's wand, but didn't really turn out. Just couldn't get the details.
Yeah,
I think it looks awesome.
I could definitely tell it's Snape's wand. You tell anybody, you know, hey, whose wand is this? And if they know anything about wands, they'll be like, yeah, that's Snape's wand, you know? I don't know why they talk like that, but yeah, those carvings are so hard. Also, because you're carving into wood with all those lines,
Do
those
you
grains.
have his wand?
Yes.
I don't know what it's supposed to look like. To me, it just looks like Snape's wand.
It's over there somewhere. I'll have to get it later to show you.
I think like maybe the way like you can't really see the carvings, it looks very just like used, and I like that look.
Here's the thing too, like the real one, like if you get just a replica real one, like the detail is like so shot from like I think the old molds or what, I don't know what it is, but like they don't look that good either. So there's that. Good job.
Kerbo again, not the best, but getting better. So what is this, a replica or just a unique design?
No, this is just his design. Yeah.
It kind of looks like
What does it look like?
Tooth, but like the gums are trying to take over the tooth.
No.
And
It's
like,
a raptor. It's a raptor claw.
To me, it looks like a tooth where the gums are trying to take over.
Jeez, that's crazy.
It's
no,
just like,
it's a raptor claw, and the whole thing is carved. And he carved the thing and then just painted it.
Looks
two
dope.
different colors. Yeah, it looks really good.
Definitely looks
really
like it's being devoured, which I like. All right, from Draco with a K.
Draco with a K. Okay, Draco with a K. Hot glue, it looks like.
You can't tell.
Hot glue.
It looks creepy.
Yeah, it does.
But in a good way.
Yeah, no, I like it.
But it almost looks like, I can't tell, like
slime.
Like a mud monster.
Is it? I can't tell if it's like the paint. The picture is kind of weird, and the flash is kind of messing it up.
It's creeping me out. But not that that's bad.
You know what? It looks. Is it a picture on a computer screen?
No, I think it's just like they put a piece of paper or something behind it.
It kind of reminds me of a scarecrow.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Right? Scarecrow.
Cool. Kerbo, you were like on a roll, man. Made it from a knob I found at Hobby Lobby and a broken handle.
Oh, that's like one of those knobs with like all the horns wrapped together. See it?
Oh, I see. It's really cool looking.
Yeah, the horn. It doesn't look like a knob, so it makes it look better. Because a lot of times you use a knob and it looks like a knob, you know. So
it's really cool.
I like it. This one looks like it's made of clay.
All right, Beth. Dark, slightly spiraled wand with the blue gem was the first one I ever made. It's a chopstick cut in half with a blue marble glued in between the chopstick halves. Then I used cotton wool and PVA glue to build up a spiral around it and painted it brown. It's supposed to be darker brown at the hilt. Brown. I can't talk. I think it's really cool.
I do too. It's creepy. The marble looks creepy.
I can't tell. It almost looks like it's looking at you.
I disagree, but sure.
It's like creepy in a good way. And it says something about a green one.
That's this one.
That one's cool too.
I like it.
The green one is another smaller chopstick painted brown, wrapped a green wire around the wand, made and a green marble to look like the wire was holding it to the wand. It was actually just glued on. I also used cotton wool and glue again to add a bit of texture.
I like it. It's good. It's unique.
Any critique of them is welcome.
I don't really have anything. The only thing is, they're not made out of wood, so that's always nice when they are made out of wood. But this ball one, or the first one with the marble in the middle, you can't make that out of wood. You can't put the marble inside the wood. I mean, there are ways to bend the wood and then...
What, like heat?
No,
Not
with
heat, but
water,
like moisture,
hot water,
yeah.
and you can sometimes bend it, and then maybe you could like fit something in there, and then like But it would be very, very. You'd have to have the right type of wood. There'd be a lot of variables.
Yeah,
there. I like them though. I like them both. I think they look really good. That the whole wool or whatever, is that what you said?
It's unique, and it gives it a really cool texture. Mateo lives in the U.S. This is my first ever wand review submission. Coming across your channel was the final kick I needed to decide I wanted to make Harry Potter styled wands. All right, so they're really cool.
Yeah.
Look, all right.
Let's start off with, okay, so the aspect ratio is not good, so that's cool. So we'll just look at this one. This one's we'll be able to show all three. So.
Yeah.
So I like all of them. I like all three. The middle one is a little rough around the edges.
I kind of like it. It reminds me of coal.
Okay. I mean, it is.
Like charcoal.
Yeah, no, I know what charcoal is. Charcoal is made out of wood and it's burned.
It looks cool.
So, yeah, the bottom one kind of reminds me of one of the ones I've made. Which is cool.
It reminds me of Groot a little bit.
Okay, sure, I see it. Groot's also made out of wood, so that's another thing that you just keep naming off things that are made out of wood. You're like, that reminds me of a tree or something like that.
I really like all. Oops, I hit that. I really like all of them. To be honest, I'm liking all of the wands today. You guys
I think
are
you're
doing
just
really
liking that.
good.
You're liking that. Are you tired? Are you in a good mood or something?
I was in a terrible mood all day, but there's really nothing I dislike about any of them. And a nice army photo. What do you call it? Ender's Army.
Ender's Army, baby.
Kerbo again.
Oh, Kerbo did some more work to that one, right? Is it the same one?
I finally made a wand from something other than junk wood. Since I
there
gave
we
away
go.
the elder one I made before, I made myself the one I've been wanting. I got some walnut thanks to Jake and made this. Wait, Jake gave him walnut or told him to use walnut?
I don't know. I
think
wasn't
it's
there.
the
I'm not a
best
part of this
yet.
conversation.
Lightly burned up the parts with the holes so it'd have a different color than the shaft. Carved the top runes. You couldn't really tell, so I just painted the rest on. I know it's a repeat one, but I really love this one.
So again, I think it's really good. The only thing, and I'm only critiquing you further, is because I expect more from you, my child.
Okay.
Is that the holes are not the right types of holes. You got to do the ones that are like right butted up against each other. So that's it. That's my only critique. But the carving looks really good on the thing.
Yeah. My name is Timo, and I'm from Germany. I drew this wand. It'd be great if you could show it in one of your wand reviews. I drew it digitally because of the camera on my phone is trash, and every picture I take with it is blurred. How feasible would you say that wand is to make? Because it looks really cool.
It's pretty feasible. You'd
Even
have to
the ends,
you'd
like
have to
with the
soften those up a bit. You couldn't make them that
Sharp.
sharp and skinny. You'd have to not round them, but like shorten them a bit, and or either shorten them or thicken them a bit to make them more thorny. But it just it would be very uncomfortable.
Ugh.
But it's definitely feasible. There's a couple of things that you'd have to like round off or change here and there.
What about like the splintered end? That looks
little
hard.
the little hook, the hook end. What's
No, the
splintered
other
end?
splintered end.
Here.
No, end.
Just-
like the tip.
This.
Yeah, like it's all.
That's what I was
splintered.
talking about.
Oh.
These pointy pieces
Yeah.
on the blade. You'd have to round that off a bit. But then also, I'm not a fan of this hook at the end, at the pommel hook. I don't think that'll work.
I think you could just end with the lighter part.
I don't think if you went more of less of a hook and maybe more of like maybe like this angle as opposed to all the way down, I think it would look nicer because it doesn't even, it goes down and then back up. It like does this at the end. You see it? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, it's doable. It's there's a lot there, and it's kind of hard to tell from the drawing. Obviously, it's a little bit harder to draw sometimes when you're drawing it digitally, but it looks good. I think he may have just sent it again because of
my wand updated. Please look.
It's not. It doesn't show up.
It said, please look and submit this one.
No.
Sorry.
What is it, Mateo?
Yeah.
Mateo, I'm sorry. Your picture the second batch that you sent didn't show up, but this one did though. This looks nice.
Oh like yeah.
That looks nice. But we already saw that one. But that's a nice picture. Same scarf that I have. Look at that.
Hi, Kivox. I saw in your last video that you shared these creations of your subscribers. Got it. I also bake chopsticks. I do not use any electrical or other tools than my sculpting tools. I share with you an attachment of some photos of my creations.
I think
make chopsticks.
I think it's supposed to say make chopsticks. Yeah. Yep.
All right. So
let's start off with these two here. They look really nice. They're on the verge of being thirsty.
I think they're a
little bit thirsty. It looks really good. Those rings look really good. I'm assuming that those are a different type of wood that you glued together and inserted there. They're nice. They're very simple style lathe wands, but they look good. The finesse is there. It looks very nice. Now this next one is very cool. Yeah. It's short. It's super short, but it's very cool.
I really like that one.
I really like that that handle. It looks really good. And then the two-tone. Again, I don't know if that's...
I think that's painted.
It must be painted.
But it's done really well.
Yeah, you did good. This is really nice.
Beautiful.
I think if this one was a little bit longer, it would be
I'm perfect. Really afraid you're going to drop it out the window, though.
I know. You're like on the like 8th floor here. It looks like you're like in England or something. This looks like an English home, doesn't it?
Does it say?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
It looks like an English home, doesn't it? With like the skinny roads and
maybe
and the tight backyards. I may be wrong.
Nice job.
Nice job. We'll talk about that one next time. All right, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys stay tuned this far, include the word. You got one? Go quick.
Coaster.
Coaster in your comments so that we know you stayed this far. If you guys want to submit your wands, remember 16x9 and Ender's Wands. Or no, not Ender's Wands.
New Wands Day
at gmail.com. And that's about it, right? Remember, subscribe, like the video, do all that stuff. Stay tuned for more. And say bye, Meek.
Bye, Meek.
Bye.